Hey, we're about to start the show, and you know the drill. If you've been here before and you have something important to share, please add a capital letter Q to your comment. And if you are watching live for the first time, please let us know by writing the word new, and we'll give you a nice little welcome. Enjoy the broadcast. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Coffee and Headlines, where we try to create nurturing connections for ourselves, between ourselves and our destination, our city, Puerto Vallarta, between ourselves and Mexico's culture, way of life. And also, we enjoy taking a look at what's on your mind, what you're curious about, what you would like to connect with as you broaden your Puerto Vallarta experience. It is a pleasure to see you today. Today is Monday, May 20th, and today is the beginning of Gay Pride. So we'll have a couple of updates on that. We'll have a couple of updates on some of the things that we talked about on Saturday. And I'm so happy to see you all today. I'm happy to see some good personal friends of mine in today's broadcast. So it's a good day. Let us just get started with a bit of a follow-up on what we talked about on Saturday. Over the weekend, a Hotel Mercurio owner and friend to many of us, Paul Christ, posted a detailed account of the situation that led to the sudden closing of the hotel. I will include a link to this account in the show notes this morning, and would also like to offer a brief reflection on the situation after the weather break. And as I mentioned just a second ago, Vallarta Pride is here and will continue until the 26th of May. For those of you that enjoy the celebration, you will find a thorough calendar of events on the official website, which I will include in the show notes today. And I was sad to read this morning that Playa Punta Negra, which is one of the beautiful beaches located south of Puerto Vallarta, is difficult to reach, or has become increasingly difficult to reach, according to this article by Tribuna de la Bahía. The access path is in disrepair and hasn't been looked after by the city or whomever is responsible for its upkeep. So should you choose to explore this beautiful beach located in the South Shore, just be mindful of the fact that it may not be the easiest beach to get to due to the fact that the path is in disrepair and there's some parts that are missing and there's a lot of trash and so forth and so on. This is unfortunate. Hopefully something will be done about it. And should you find yourselves in Mexico City sometime in the future, you may appreciate this wonderful list of 14 places in Mexico City that you can explore and enjoy for free. I am happy to say that I have been to many of them. And the beautiful thing is that they are located in different areas of the city. As you know, Mexico City is a very extensive place. So a lot of times you plan on just doing things that are close to the place where you're going to be. So do know that this list has a lot of different options, and these are located all over the city. Now, my little self plug, if you don't mind, and then we will take a look at the weather.
Step into the enchanting world of Bossa Nova. Travel back to the late 50s and 60s when this Brazilian rhythm swept the globe, leaving an indelible mark on music history. Meet the remarkable individuals who sparked the Bossa Nova flame. Wonder about the girl from Ipanema? She's not just a legend, she's alive today. Discover the unsung hero who introduced this iconic song to the English-speaking world despite being undervalued. Experience Bossa Nova's vibrant pulse through modern-day luminaries captivating audiences globally. Join us for Blame It on the Bossa Nova, a journey through time and sound. Immerse yourself in classic tunes and explore how this rhythm shaped today's music scene. Mark your calendars for Thursday, May 23rd at 5 p.m. at the Joint Boutique Hotel. Tickets are available at the hotel reception. See you there. Oh, and thank you for watching. And more importantly, thank you for helping spread the word by sharing this video with your friends.
And here we are. And before we dive into the weather, I just spotted a new person. Hello, Gary from Las Vegas. It is a pleasure to see you. Will everyone please welcome Gary to the cluster by sending him some good wishes? I'm glad that you're watching with us this morning. And now let's take a look at what Snarky Weather has to say. There are 206 bones in the human body. I know how to break all of them. Ouch. That is not something I want to consider. What I want to consider here, of course, is the weather. 29 degrees. Humidity is at 63%. And our forecast for today says it's going to be humid with partly cloudy skies throughout the day, a high of 31 and a low of 21. Then tomorrow, we can expect another humid day with mostly clear skies throughout the day, a high of 31 and a low of 20. And then Wednesday, clear skies in the morning with partly cloudy skies in the afternoon, a high of 31 and a low of 21. And that is our weather forecast for today. Before I continue with the rest of the announcements that I have to share, just a quick afterthought. Well, it's hard to say afterthought because this is so real and so raw. I've been there. You know, I've been in a place where things seem so dark and so unmanageable that even considering the possibility of reaching out for and asking for help, let alone accepting help, is not even a possibility. I have been there and know friends that have been there. I have been in a place of shame in the past in my life about my real or imagined ideas of accomplishment or lack of accomplishment. And I know that shame is also a very powerful enemy in our lives. All I can say, or all I can wish for, is that if you find yourself in a place of shame, in a place where you think there is no solution or nobody to lend a helping hand, just hold on tight. And if you are close to someone that feels that way, be patient. Don't stop sharing love, because when we go into a dark place, we may it may take some time before we are able to acknowledge it to ourselves, let alone to acknowledge it to others. If you truly uh, love someone that is going through a difficult time, just appreciate the fact that this person may or may not be in a place to receive what you have to offer. Don't become impatient with this person. And you probably already know everything I'm telling you, but I appreciate just the fact that you give me the opportunity to say it here. I will also say this about coffee and headlines. It's been over 4 years, and from the very beginning, we've set out to foster an environment here of empathy and positivity. We don't focus only on good news. We try to focus on important stuff that is happening, or stuff that can have an effect, um, a positive effect in our Puerto Vallarta experience and our Mexico experience. Along the lines, we have encountered individuals that felt that they were entitled to more than positivity and entitled to more than empathy. Some of these individuals have been dismissed from the experience of coffee and headlines. The well-being and the nurturing nature of coffee and headlines will continue to be something that is a trademark of our experience together, and our tolerance for comments or jokes that are devoid of empathy or may even be cruel. There are other places for that. And thank God there are enough places, physical or on the internet, for people to express themselves in all kinds of ways. And that is my little mini. And with that, I want to tell you a little bit about how my weekend went, because I can't deny it. I was pretty rattled on Saturday, to the extent that I forgot to mention that our premiere of Great Mexican Songs went on Saturday afternoon at 2 o'clock. It went on without a hitch. I watched it with in its entirety, and I was watching along with another cluster member, and I'm happy to attest that it ran without any hitches. And later on through the weekend, I received a couple of lovely remarks from people that had a chance to watch it. For those of you that are not familiar with this, as you know, I started offering my presentations online because we figured a way to circumvent the copyright restrictions imposed upon us by Facebook and YouTube. First, I thought that I would be able to offer them live, but clearly sometimes the internet is cooperative and reliable, and sometimes it isn't. So I need to put together another cover for this that explains that this is not a live thing. It is an on-demand presentation. But most importantly, the previous attempt was so catastrophic that I put this presentation not live, online, available for everyone to watch for free. And that is my way of apologizing for the glitches and the snafus. So I will share the link once again, and I am happy to announce that that this presentation will be offered for free, because it will give you an opportunity to see what it's like to come to my music appreciation presentations. Others will follow. Obviously, these others will have a small prize, but they will always have a special prize for Coffee and Headlines members. And of course, Sunday was my day off, and I figured I need to clear my mind. I'm going on a walk up the river by myself, and I figured I'm going to record this walk, but I'm not going to narrate it because, quite frankly, I needed just to be in my own space. And it was so funny because once I share the walk, and you'll see it probably with the next couple of days, I was so happy trying to stay with my own positive thoughts or my own search for positivity. And this cute little boy just started walking next to me. He was headed to the beach, and he just kept trying to make a conversation with me. He must have been like 8 or 9 years of age. He was walking barefoot to go to the river and try to get some refreshing splash on the water because it was really hot. So I was trying to mind my own business, and this little boy kept talking to me. I will share the walk in a couple of days once I go through it and I caption it. But most importantly, I was headed to the mountains to spend some quality time with my dear friend Claudio and Lucas, my dear friends from the mountains, who had commissioned something from me. They rescued and repurposed a huge woven basket that they converted into a light fixture. And they said to me, we want to commission a crocheted skirt from you, and it's done, and I want to show it to you. There it is. Of course, the light fixture is not hanging yet, but that was my contribution to it, and that was very nurturing to my own spirits, I must say. And lastly, before we get into your comments for today, I'm happy to announce that the spotlight, which will take place on Wednesday, already has two interviewees. One is a local band that is organizing a pool party at a small hotel on Francisco Villa that I've come to learn has a pretty budget day pass. So I'm really intrigued about this. And our second interviewee on the spotlight on Wednesday is a lady that is organizing a ceremony to celebrate the energy of the moon with good intentions, and this is happening on the beach, and I am really eager to learn more details about that. If you're interested in this, as you know, the Spotlight is our fairly new weekly live show where we invite local event organizers to tell us what they're up to so we can get all the details from the organizers themselves and get to know them better and get to thank them, of course, for organizing activities for us to enjoy here in Puerto Vallarta. And with that, let us take a quick look at your comments just to see what everybody is thinking this lovely Monday morning. Good morning, Jim. It is always a pleasure to see you. Jim has been coming to my music things, so it's great to see you. And of course, we are neighbors as I live close to Versalles. Let's see what else we have. Eric, I'm just going to say that I love you. That's it. And I'm so happy to see your beautiful face this morning. Let's see what else we have. Many good mornings. We said hello to Gary and welcome, of course. Muffin, I love your good wishes. Hope everyone finds something that helps ease them into this Monday, and go easy yourselves, whatever it may be. Pum 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 pum. Let's see what else we have. Absolutely, John, I could not agree with you more. And you know, it again, when it comes to people going through difficult times, whether they're close or not so close, all we can share is a little bit of empathy and or a lot of empathy, not be judgmental, and simply offer whatever one can offer to move forward. Thank you for that. Carmen from Oculto wishes all a great start of the week. Thank you very much, Carmen. I wonder how your Pride special dinner is going. Please let us know if you still have some spaces left. Let's see what else we have. A question from Laura. Good morning. What is a good to have happy hour? Also, what are the hours of the coffee shop at the Lookout? Oh my God, where is our cryptic? Let's give Gina a chance.
¿Qué es eso? No entiendo.
Okay, let's break this down, Laura. A, what is a good to have happy hour? There are so many of them in the city. I would recommend, if you're asking for specific information, that you share your location. Puerto Vallarta is a big city, so we don't know where you are. And also, what are the hours of the coffee shop at the Lookout? Again, you will probably get more specific, helpful information if your question is a little bit more specific in the future. And I hope somebody has answers for you. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Devin, what a sweet message. My husband and I are finally watching you live and watch every single of your broadcasts and have a coffee while watching. Thank you for all the information you share with us. Well, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching from Toronto. If there is ever anything in your mind that you would like to see featured here at Coffee and Headlines, remember, I am going on some assumptions, but I can always use good suggestions from the cluster itself. Let's see. Joey! Oh my goodness. Jose Ramon Martinez is one of my favorite people in this town. Let me just tell you that Joey and his husband Isaac are the proud editors of one of the two gay guides in Puerto Vallarta. And I'm not going to say the name because I'm sure I'm going to fuck it up and confuse it with the other one. That's just the kind of person that I am. Okay, gay guide. There are two of them. Oh, Joey, don't shoot me. But Joey and somebody help me. Please, somebody post the name of Joey and Isaac's guide because I know that I'm going to mess it up and I don't want to mess it up. But Joey and Isaac are such amazing pillars of Puerto Vallarta's gay community. They are two people that you want to get to know. There are two people that put their hearts in front of everyone and anything just to be able to help you. Just wonderful people, but my brain is old, and for all I know, I can't remember the name of your website of your guide, and I don't want to confuse it with the other one. But it's great to see you. It is great to see you. That's what I'm trying to say. Let's see what else is here. Trucha Danzante, it's been a while. It is great to see you hanging out with us. Let's see what else we have. Thank you for sharing that. I have also had the honor of being Paul's friend for over 2 decades, and you know, we will continue to be here. Right now, Paul is difficult to reach, and but we'll be patient. We will be patient. Let's see what else we have. Devin says, we can't wait to visit Puerto Vallarta in the new year. We were just in Puerto Vallarta and Bucerias in April 2024 and miss it each and every day. I understand that Bucerias had a wonderful wind festival this past weekend. If anybody was there, I would love to see some photographs. Again, thank you for that, Rita. I think there is a lot of good energy out there. I can only hope that it will reach its destination. And what else? Oh, Laura, you know, I love your comment, but I will be the first person to... Oh my God, you're bringing me to tears. You know, I am so blind sometimes. I have no idea whether Coffee and Headlines makes a huge impact or not, Laura. I honestly don't know it, and I don't necessarily want to know it because I would never let it want to get to like my head, like ego wise. All I can tell you is that I thrive on connections, knowing that I have the capability of making hopefully positive, nurturing connections for myself, for my friends, for this community, for my city, is what keeps me alive, quite literally. So every time I get a positive remark such as yours, you're feeding me, and I appreciate that. Every time, and I've said this before, and I will continue to say it, every time any one of you takes the time to reach back to me or to this community and says, thanks to Coffee and Headlines, or thanks to your recommendation, I was able to do something. You're not only nurturing the community, you're nurturing my soul. I am having space problems with the microphone. Ha! You're nurturing this community, you're nurturing my soul, and you're giving Coffee and Headlines and all these projects some validity. And I couldn't appreciate that more than I do. I really, really do. La 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 la. Thank you for living in kindness, Paco, and sharing. I live in ugly too. I'll be the first person to admit sometimes people push my buttons and I get as ugly as anybody else because I'm as human as anybody else. But I have you to remind me that kindness is the way to go. Thank you for that. Let's see what else. Pam 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 pam. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. I so much enjoy doing the music things. And I know that they're not for everyone, but I'm just happy to share. Laura says, now adds a queue. Forgot to add the queue. We'll keep trying. No wonders. I was wondering what hours the coffee shop is open at the Lookout. And have they caught the abandoned puppies? See, now I'm intrigued because I know nothing about this Lookout, or maybe I do, but I'm not catching the reference. Oh my goodness. I hope we can help you, but I don't know what the Lookout is. You like my shirt? You can wear it, Luisa. I'll bring it to Guadalajara in July. Let's see. Oh, thank you for this information, Carmen. Carmen tells us that she had a last-minute cancellation. Still has 3 tickets available for this Saturday, May 25th, our 3rd anniversary at Oculto. There you have it, friends. I'll be happy to post the link to El Arrayan's event if you want to jump onto that. I think she's possibly referring to the new cafe they opened at the Mirador de la Cruz. You mean up there? Oh my goodness. I don't know that I will ever go back up there. I don't know that I have the stamina, but unfortunately I don't know how to reach them or whether they have a Facebook page. And if that is the case, I hope they have found their puppies. Joey Martinez was so nice to tell me the exact route of the Pride Parade. Since last year, there were hundreds of us on Olas Altas, and the parade decided to take a detour up on Basilio Vadillo. I tell you, Joey and Isaac are the bum. Oh, Carmen. Oh, well, thank you for the link, Carmen. Unfortunately, the links get deleted from this broadcast automatically just because we don't want people that we don't know to put unwanted links here. But again, I'll be happy to share this on the show notes once we are done. Thank you, Charles. Thank you, Gay Guide Vallarta. Joey and Isaac are the proud publishers of Gay Guide Vallarta. Please forgive my podhead brain. It always happens to me. I forget important details. Thank you, Joey. Please spank me the next time you see me for not having the name of your wonderful project on the tip of my tongue. Oh my God. Thank you so much for coming out to my help. I was talking about the Mirador de la Cruz. Okay. There you go. So there is a cafe up on the lookout. There's a friend of mine doing plays up there, which is kind of crazy because you have to be able to reach it. Unfortunately, Laura, I have no information on the cafe up there. I don't even know if they have a Facebook place. If somebody knows the name of it and wishes to share it here, then we can add it to the number of Facebook pages I follow, and we can keep an eye on what they're up to. My goodness, lots of interesting questions today. Thank you very much. And I appreciate the fact that you all see, that's what makes you such an amazing audience and community. You are always looking for ways to help others. And that is what makes what makes me so happy to be part of this community that you create. And I'm just the guy behind the microphone. I am Lookout Bar is above Casa Cupola and opens at 1 p.m. on Tuesday. Oh, okay. So now we have conflicting information, but that's okay. Let me cough really quick. So Laura is referring to the Mirador on the Lookout, but we have learned about another bar called the Lookout Bar. I love it. We'll have to check it out. And I think we are done. And my throat is being testy. Hold on just. That was better than sex. And it was very loud. Be grateful that I didn't share that with everyone. We are done, my friends. We are done, and I cannot find my... Oh, there it is. I need to fix my switcher because it's broken. I don't know what happened to it. But we are at the end of today. Thank you so much for such nurturing comments and thoughts today. Thank you for helping us stay on track. We'll have more to share tomorrow, as always. And I look forward to Wednesday, the Spotlight. And go check out the Great Mexican Songs Music Appreciation Presentation. It is free for all. It is my appreciation to you for sitting through the very bad attempt we had last time. Have a good day, and I will see you again tomorrow. Don't forget to smile.